All right, welcome to our show today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being our community. Thank you for being on this page and on this channel. It's my pleasure being here. This is Class Online School, where we discuss things affecting our families. We create family-oriented content, things that helps us as families, things that can help our children, issue arising in the society that can affect us and affect our family members. We run the Nigerian curriculum from JS1 to SS3, and sometimes we talk about business. So welcome to our show for today. So today we want to look at a topic that affects all of us, the seasons of our life or the stages of life. I want to look at this topic first from the stages of our life, from when we are born to when we retire. First stage of life we have as a child. Okay, let's start as a baby. That's one stage of life. As a child, as a preteen, as a teenager, as a young adult, as a middle-aged adult, as a retiree, then as an elderly. These are stages of our life. That means that in life, there are different stages that we get to. And if at every stage, things are not done the right way, we will miss out. So every stage has its own challenges. Every stage has its own activities that are supposed to be performed. Every stage have its own decision that is to be executed. Now let us take this topic and look at an example. Okay, I read about an example of a king who has four sons, and there is a tree, a cherry tree, somewhere near the neighborhood. And so for every season, the king sent each of the sons to go look at the condition of the cherry tree. Now, these seasons are divided into 4 seasons. We have the winter, the spring, the summer, and the fall. These are the 4 seasons. Okay, so now let's look at the season we have here in our country, Nigeria. Let's look at it from the rainy season, the set of dry season, the dry season, the harmattan, and then the set of rainy season. So let's look at this tree from this 5 season we have here in Nigeria. Now the king sent out the first son. So since we have divided the season into 5, let's look at 5 sons. During rainy season, the son that was asked to go look at this cherry tree, look at the tree, and said, the tree is blossoming. It has fine leaves, and a lot of birds are resting in there. And if you as a human goes there, there are a lot of trees to protect you from the winds and from the sun. That is the description of the tree from that son's perspective. Then at another season, the father sent another child. That's to say, the set of dry season. The rainy season has not completely gone off. And so when the son gets there, he said, oh, I saw a cherry tree that have beared flowers, trying to produce fruits, with lots of ants pollinating the flowers and having sweet smelling aroma coming out of it, and you see blossoming very well. All right, that's set of dry season. And then another son was sent to go to this same tree during the dry season, added to the harmattan time. The son gets there. At this time, the fruit have been harvested. The tree is having its hard time because of the winds and the dryness of the weather. Some of its leaves have sheared off. And then the son said, the tree is in its miserable state. There are not a lot of leaves on the tree. The tree's condition, is it not better they cut it down? That is the son's perception of that tree. And then another went there at the set of raining season. The raining season have started small. And the son said, the tree is not looking as bad as you said, the previous one said. It's beginning to produce new leaves. And from what I see, it will blossom very well in the days and months to come. You see, the story tells about the seasons of our life. What you see at this stage is not what you're going to see at another stage of your life. What is the implication of this story? For whatever season you find yourself, there are going to be challenges, and there are going to be different situations you're going to meet yourself. As a child, you are well taken. As a baby, an infant, as a child, you are well taken care of by your parents, pampered, protected, given everything in life. Okay. At your preteen age, and what is the moral lesson? At every stage of our life, there are challenges we meet. So as a baby, as an infant, as a child, you are well taken care of. Your parents pampers you. They give you all that life wanted for you. As a preteen and as a teenager, you are taken care of, but you are given small responsibility to meet the test of time. As a teenager, you have a lot to learn ahead of you. You had a lot to do ahead of you. You have a lot going on in your body. You have a lot of the hormone working on the scene and behind the scene. And so this stage has its own challenge. And as a young adult, you have a decision for your life. If these decisions are not well managed, it's going to move to the next stage of your mid-adulthood. And you will start regretting why you didn't do them at your young adulthood. And thereafter, you have the retirement stage. If you fail to do what you're supposed to do as a teenager, as a young adult, and as a middle-aged adult, at retirement, you are not going to see anything to retire to. Your life will be so miserable, your life will be so bad that you will not know which way to go. And then here is the elderly. You are getting ready to wind off life. So every stage of our life is important. Life stages are very, very, very important. Where are you in your lifeline? Where are you in the stages of your life? Whichever stage you find yourself, find out what are you supposed to do at that stage. What are the goals and achievements you are supposed to meet at that stage? So that when you transit from that stage to another stage, you will not be left behind. You will not leave things that are supposed to be done in the previous stage to the new stage. How do you better yourself? Make hay while the sun shines. Make decision as at when necessary. Transition as at when you are supposed to transition. Our life, we cannot turn by the hands of time. Time is not on our side. Make good use of your time. Let each day count and let each minute count. When it counts, you make the right decision. Follow a proper guide as a young person, as a teenager. Follow a proper guide. Follow instruction. Make good decision. Analyze and appraise your decision. Evaluate whether your decision is in alignment with your goal and objective, that will help you. So as we follow the stages of our life, look at your life from where you are and see where you are going to. See how you can analyze each stage of life to meet the need of the time. Thank you for joining me. Let's always make our total you better. Let's make decisions that will better our tomorrow and help us to live at the moment. All right, so that will be it on our show for today. Okay, so what is that topic you want us to discuss as a family? Comment below the comment box. What's that question you've been meaning to ask? Please ask below the comment box. I'll be happy to come around for us to discuss it. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next.